Here's Mr. Congeniality, the nicest guy in the sport, former UFC heavyweight champion Junior Dos Santos. And DC, I would think, for a guy that you haven't fought, you know JDS as well as him.
I do. I know JDS because I've been out there as he's fought Cain Velasquez on 3 different occasions. And I understand the type of competitor that Junior Dos Santos is. He may smile in your face the whole time, but the moment the octagon door closes, he is trying to take your head off. The knockout of Fabricio Verdun was unbelievable, and then to win the heavyweight championship in 1 round over Cain Velasquez was truly inspiring as a fan watching Junior Dos Santos' journey.
He has competed for the heavyweight championship 5 times in his UFC career. Perhaps a win tonight will get him back to the precipice. All right, both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Chicago Dos Santos.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Dos Santos. Normally gets off to a good start. No man in UFC history has landed more significant strikes in the heavyweight division. No man has more knockdowns. We'll see how JDS approaches this one here early. Lands a big right hand early. You gotta be kidding me. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Oh man, John, they're trading early.
Oh, huge left.
Oh my goodness.
Snapped off the jab nicely there.
Good jab.
Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, Bobby's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting all sore.
I mean, he's getting battered. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up. He's not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. This boxer is way too good to try to react to the shots opposed to getting the head of it.
Nice job by him defensively there. Dos Santos gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Well, fear is not a factor for this striker, coming out swinging early as we expected, everything being thrown with fight-ending intent.
He throws everything so hard, but he said to us, when we talked to him earlier in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I get taken down, long as I get to put some leather on the guy that I'm fighting before.
Oh, misses with the jab. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. That was sunk in. Nice strike.
Nice combination there from the former champion Junior Dos Santos. Luis Doria, his boxing coach, has to like what he's seeing out of JDS tonight.
Beautiful body kick.
Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. His misses are entertaining.
Leg kick.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Hook to the head there by Dos Santos. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, Johnny. You could think that he's setting him up to go up top, or honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him here. So I wouldn't change anything unless he makes you.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Pretty strong jab there by the Korean Superboy.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Just out of range with the big right hand. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 20 seconds left. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Sure, swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish.
Just misses there with the left.
Set the pace and hit him first.
Whiffs on the elbow. Effective with the jab. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Beautiful job staying at range and dictating the fight, landing punches like that.
Moving to his left neck. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Overhand right. He's hurt now.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting connected. He's hurt again. He's got to start throwing down.
Choi's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, big right hand.
Ooh! Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Choi's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in...
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh, just open it up on him now.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You gotta start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Nice crack there. Dos Santos' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Whiffs on that offer. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
All right, that's the end of round number two. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is, when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready.
Third round underway.
He's hurt.
Choi's strike attempt there is blocked.
Nice right hand.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Block that punch.
Just out of range. Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though. where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Hard shots landing on both sides here. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Choi's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strike.
There it is again. Look at that.
Choi's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's past trying to find that shot again.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer. Oh, that one landed, yep.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, that looks like some head trauma. Beautiful combination. Choi's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos is huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters.
Oh, he might be out. Right hook to the head, bro. Oh, huge shots being landed on both sides. Holding on to him here, not really doing too much. That blood become a real factor.
Wow, what a fight!
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Dos Santos has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Dos Santos is...
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Fight back!
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. There it is. Now he's running him out.
Nice positional control here.
Come on, you got a strip. Let's go. Push those hips.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Choi's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Nicely done.
Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody mess. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Sagano. Making all these shots count.
Now he's going full mount. This is where he wants to be.
You gotta move. Don't be flat.
Dos Santos is in half guard now.
Scramble. Pump out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Great job landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Vision is compromised, there's no doubt.
This is a terrible position. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Choi's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. All right, side control now. Choi's back in full mount.
Oh.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Nice transition.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was...
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish it.
Seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Let's go. You gotta open that cup.
Heard it again. Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean